Yeah, no, horror movies were completely off the table because that was inviting demonic presence into your temple.
So, we recently watched Nosferatu.
Ooh, we did.
Yes.
Yes, we did watch Nosferatu.
It was beautiful. It was the original was the first horror movie I ever watched. I got into a lot of trouble in the sense that my mom was like, if you have nightmares for a week, it's your fault.
How old were you?
I was probably about 14 or 15.
Okay.
I had been banned from horror movies because I was a really sensitive kid and I had struggled with nightmares already. And so my mom was very big on like no horror ever whatsoever. And then she caught me watching Nosferatu and it was very much okay, that's on you.
I knew what you were getting into.
Yeah. She's like, you're scared at night, it's your own fault. But no, the remake we watched just recently and it was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. I'm still kind of like, it's one of those ones I feel like we could watch multiple times.
Oh, I was like, we could just put it back on again.
Yeah, I realized that immediately watch it over again.
I realized that I really like watching movies just twice in a row. Like I'll sit there and watch it, and then I'll put it back on and like dilly around on my phone or whatever, to be able to grasp all those details that I sit there for 3 hours and be like, wait, what is going on?
The framing was beautiful. The story was beautiful. The metaphor was beautiful. Like there was so much in it just to take in. And I'm going to say this and it's going to sound like it was really nice to see like traditional vampires going back to what vampires used to be before they started to sparkle.
Yeah, there was no sparkle.
No, there was no sparkle.
There was no sparkle. It was definitely very classic horror. Was not Hollywoodized, if you want to call it that.
No.
It wasn't. It was very well done.
It was extremely well done. It was definitely a fun watch and a good watch and a watch again for sure. But I know also like you growing up, you didn't get to watch anything like that.
Yeah, no, horror movies were completely off the table because that was inviting demonic presence into your temple. And it's actually something that I struggled with from the concept of my mom would always, ask other people or, just bring it up. Like, why are you making yourself scared? Why put yourself through a negative emotion? And as an adult who's come out of Christianity, fundamental Christianity, it's still part of like, well, I don't have an answer to that question. I just like watching scary movies.
Why do we like scaring ourselves?
Why do we like scaring ourselves? Because from a fundamental Christian perspective, it does seem odd.
It does. It's like from a secular standpoint, we like scaring ourselves for the same reason we like jumping out of planes.
Thrill.
There is a dopamine pop from it. From coming close to death and surviving is a huge dopamine dump. And that is why we enjoy doing it.
No, that makes sense.
And yeah, something about the being afraid and then living through it is a massive dopamine dump. And that's why like people like me with adrenaline issues like to do the really scary stuff. Like the roller coasters and stuff. I don't know if I'd jump out of a plane.
Oh, I want to jump out of a plane.
I think I would probably do a tandem jump.
I know you're required to tandem X amount of times before you're allowed to even do it alone. You tandem jump with an instructor.
I think my survival instinct would be too strong for me to jump alone.
Like I would love to get there. I'm all about let's go skydiving and bungee jumping.
I think I could do a tandem though.
I could definitely do a tandem because then you can hold like the camera and get your reaction and everything.
Well, that's why people like fighting. It's the same thing.
That's true.
If you've ever been like in a fight and you come out of it, it doesn't matter if you won or lost the fight. You feel like you're 10 feet tall.
Yeah.
And that's that dopamine rush.
But I mean, even with movies, it's the same as watching sad movies.
Yeah, the catharsis.
It was okay to watch sad movies, but it wasn't okay to watch scary movies because anything scary was considered evil
and inviting
and demonic.
Yeah, demonic. That's true.
Yeah, and it's one of those like I can give it to them if you're gonna follow that belief system. That one at least makes sense. From their perspective, like, yeah. But so no, I did not watch any horror movies. I don't know if I can say what my first one was.
It's probably something you watched with me.
I know Conjuring was early on, and
it was either me
or Dan
that corrupted you.
I can't remember what my first one was. I really like The Conjuring. I had Hereditary.
Yeah.
What are the ones with the ghosts?
Paranormal Activity.
We did watch that one. Oh, I guess I'm thinking of The Conjuring.
Yeah.
Where the two husband and wife go in and check the house.
Yeah, that's
the Conjuring.
That's the Conjuring.
Yeah, okay. So we've watched those. But Nosferatu was really good. I've had to take some jump scare horror break ever since I got pregnant. That did change. My hormones changed with that, and really struggled with body horror.
Yeah,
or jump scares. But no, Nosferatu was beautiful. It was scary in the sense of you really were feeling for the character and feeling the story.
Yeah, it was very empathic.
Yeah,
it was
definitely want to watch that again.
It was glorious. Let's see. Did you have any questions about what you saw?
No, actually.
That's good.
They did it so well.
That's good.
Yeah.
You walked away fully understanding everything.
I did. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yep. And I'm getting better about that too, with movies and shows and all that. The comprehension is growing.